What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Prop Drop, where I give you guys free daily player props on this channel. So if you guys are interested in that, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and make sure to hit the bell icon, guys, so you are notified every time I drop a new video and so you guys get the best odds on these lines, because they do move fairly quickly. A lot of the ones I do give out, feel like I've moved, so make sure you guys have notifications turned on. Guys, no BS on this channel. Basically, recap the picks. I give you the picks. I share some leans if I have them. So again, if you guys are interested in that, would really appreciate it if you subscribe. So let's recap how we did in the previous slate. So it was a weird one because I did have a lot of picks, but they weren't all for a unit. We ended up going, what did we go here? 1 and 3. But technically it wasn't a true 1 and 3 because, like I said, I had a couple of half unit plays here and 2 plays got voided. All right, so let's recap the full plays. So we had Donovan Mitchell with a legacy cash for us. He had over 26.5 points was his line, and he had, like, oh my goodness, 2 points in the first quarter, like 5 points at half, like, and then he just turned it up in the second half and just goes over this line and to cash us. So Donovan Mitchell, you are a hero on the channel. Love you, man, for getting us that legacy cash and not letting us get reverse swept here. So appreciate D Mitch for that one. And then we had 2 half unit plays in the Wizards Mavs games. I had Cooper Flag and PJ Washington both over their scoring lines of 17.5 points. Somehow they both don't get there. Anthony Davis doesn't play. Daniel Gafford does. And initially I thought he wasn't going to play, but somehow they don't get there. I can't believe it. Still like the process. Would have taken it every single time, and I thought one of them at least gets there, so I took both of them, but they don't. Tough luck. And then James Harden, I mean, oh my goodness, this should have been a sure cash over his 30.5 PA line. No Kawhi Leonard, just shoots 2 for 10 from 3, like terrible from the field. Just the volume was there, but the results were. And again, guys, you got to trust the process over the results sometimes, because I like the reads. It just didn't come through for us. And like I said, we had a couple of voids here. Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker both did not play. So no harm, no foul there. So not too bad. A little less than, a little over a unit loss in this previous slate. But nothing too crazy. So again, we march on here. I got 2 picks for you guys in the NBA slate for today and 2 leans. Okay, so Sundays tend to be a little weird with football on, so I don't want to go too heavy here. Plus the slate's a little weird. So first prop of the day that I do like, it is an under. I'm going with Nick Claxton, under 24.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. So I'm taking the full PRA line here, under for Nick Claxton, best odds minus 112. So Claxton is going up against the Knicks here. The Nets are going up against the Knicks, and this should be a blowout. It is a monster spread, and Nick Claxton has a terrible history against the Knicks. Has not gone over this line in his last 4 games, went over once in his last 5 games. So yeah, he had 12 and 2, 8, 12 and 2, 9, 12 and 3, all under, by the way, 5, 9 and 2. So these are all under the 24.5 PRA line that we are looking at. And what I really like is, again, the history is there. The matchup is brutal because the Knicks obviously are a good defensive team. And the fact is he's going to be matched up against Cat, who will pull him out from the paint into the 3-point line to guard him, and that will be less rebounds for Claxton. So yeah, I love this overall. That's why I'm taking this one for a unit here. Nick Claxton under 24.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Love that one. All right, second player prop of the day. I'm going with Anthony Edwards over 25.5 points, best odds minus 125. So Ant is going up against the Kings, who cannot play a lick of defense. He just dropped a 37 burger against the Jazz. So we know he's fully back from that injury, and pretty good history against the Kings. He's gone over this line in 3 out of his last 4 games here. Missed the only one with 21 points, and that was terrible shooting, 7 for 21 from the field. So Ant should be able to cook here. The Kings, again, don't play defense, but they are able to keep teams and themselves in games here. So I expect it to be a close game. I don't expect it to be a huge blowout. And so I expect Ant to be able to do majority of the scoring here. He can easily drop 30 in this one. So I love that one for our second player prop of the day. All right, and then 2 leans that I have for you guys that I'm not making official plays because I just can't pick between them. So I'm just going to go ahead and give the leans out for you guys. I'm going with 2 unders. Both in the same game. This is Thunder versus Grizzlies. I'm going with Triple J under 24.5 PRA points, rebounds, and assists. If you get the PR 24, take that. Minus 118. And then Ja Morant under 35.5 PRA, minus 110. Just a brutal matchup. You're going up against the defending champs, the OKC Thunder. Ja has had 1 foot out the door with the Grizzlies, seems like, this entire season. So it's been tough for him. And then Triple J, always, a chance that he gets in foul trouble going up against, a tough front court with Chet and with Isaiah Hartenstein. So I love that for that play right there. So I like both the unders, just couldn't pick them, but I like those as my lean. So there you have, folks, my 2 player props and my 2 leans. Let me know if you guys are tailing down below. Again, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.